So hello everyone. So today's video I'll go through with the recent interview I is go through for a company called Coforge, it's a private based company. So this is for data engineer with around 3+ of experience into data engineer. So these are the interview questions which I got. So as you can see, so first of all I got the call of recruiter from Naukri, and on Saturday accidentally I able to attend the call or the interview. So first question was about my introduction. I gave my introduction with my project explanation, and once that is done, then he directly came into a scenario. So he gave me a scenario. He explained properly what exactly. So this is the scenario. As you can see, there is a ADLS container where we used to have two type of form or two type of data like CSV and Parquet format, and that we need to read them. We need to apply different logic like schema validation. We need to do some incremental thing, or we need to do, if there is a schema mismatch, we need to update to the stakeholder and apply schema evolution and write into delta format into another container. So this is the scenario. So this is for scenario. I started asking different question like will we need to do in the data level incremental, or he said like yeah, data will be coming to that raw container with incrementally. You can leave the incremental now. So you just process the data based on the file format, check the schema thing and update the schema, or write in the evolution way and also in the delta format. So these are the answer what I wrote at that point of time. So I check out all the file in that particular container. So there here the proper path will go, and for each file I checked in that file inside the name. So whenever we check every file, so there will be two or three parameter like for each file. If you are aware of reading the data or file in the database, like one is the file within name, it will come file with size, it will come file with you know uh, also these all things will come, I think. Okay. What I checked here, the file with name, if it is end with CSV, then what I'm doing, I'm reading with that particular file and path. This one I was telling, file with path also will come. Okay. So I am reading data frame when it is CSV file, and if it is ending with Parquet, then I'm reading as a Parquet file path. Okay, as a reading this format. So both way I'm reading data based on the data format. Okay, then what I'm doing, I just added here, if there is different format, then this is in value format. Okay, so this thing I said like, yeah, this thing to showcase to the the stakeholder, we can update in a in a data frame way or in a delta format way in another container. So for now I'm printing this one, he said. Then yeah, he said like, I'm just looking for your logic or how do you approach it. So that's why I go through with print for now. And as there are schema thing, schema mismatch or anything happen, they are looking. So that's what I did. So let's say there is a expected column, I added hard coded here, and we are checking if the incoming column and expected column are different, then there is schema mismatch. Okay, this thing again for that particular file, as it is iterating, we can update on that log table we can create. So those things I explained here. So instead of writing, and I just printed here schema mismatch happen. Then I said yeah, then I'm writing here in the delta format with merge schema as true, which will basically again enable the schema evaluation thing. Okay. So while going through this, yeah, you got idea like, yeah, okay, you are able to understand the logic. That's no worry. So then he moved to the next question. So once it is done, in the middle only this, he asked for another query like, let's say we have a data frame with these two column. Okay, there are few column along with these two column are there, where is order value and customer name. So for this two, he asked, these are the two particular query to write. Okay, one is the daily average order value per customer, and another is a 7 days rolling average value for customer. Okay, so for that I have written this one. So if you say, I use the window function, and uh, I created a window based on the customer ID, or I can say customer name and date column. Okay, so then I created average by taking the average method over here. over this particular window. And for second question, if you see for second question, 7-day rolling value, I was doing the same. So I was just order buying this order date. Basically I'm creating partition with customer ID window, and I'm order by doing with the order date in order to get the rolling average. And as he was telling to create the window of 7 days, so I am creating rows between -6 and the current row, so total 7. And before I creating a column with rolling average, so he said, yeah, let's move. So he was okay with it, so he didn't ask to go further. So he asked like, yeah, okay, we can go for next question. Then after that, he asked different delta table optimization technique for me. If you see, this is another question. He asked for what all the delta table optimization technique we have. So there I explain about optimize and G order by and all. And also, do you know all the PySpark optimization? So on top of this only, he asked all the PySpark optimization. I mean Spark optimization, like what all optimization you have used. So this whole question also he asked, like where I mention things like catching up the data frame, intermediate data frame, or also I mentioned about broadcast join, also I mentioned about repartition coalesce. So all this whatever I could mention that time, I mentioned as a part of optimization technique. And he asked like how we do broadcast join. So then I mentioned the broadcast join. Then he asked how we do the broadcast join. Like he wanted to know that when you do the normal join, it will go with a default join, right? So to do a specific to the broadcast join, what exactly extra you do. So he wanted me to know, we use the broadcast keyword, right? So we what to import from the function. So if you know that one, that is well and good. You can search over in the internet how we do broadcast join. So what I mentioned in the answer is like we import from the Spark PySpark.sql function that is called broadcast. And while joining, before joining that small table, we add a keyword broadcast and that table. So that's way, instead of the default join which is shuffles short merge join, it will go as a broadcast join. And then he asked, and the last question it was like, so in Databricks SQL query, if multiple hit, if you do, then it get down, right? That's where the performance get down. To optimize it, how we can hit in SQL warehouse, so how many time, all this kind of question he asked. So I was not bit into this thing, so I simply said like, yeah, I'm not that much exposure on this. Then he explained me like there are some limitation of number of hitting and all, so that he tried to explain me. Then he asked me like some project related question, like how many member are there in team, and also like what you daily basis do. And also like how how, I don't know why he asked, but when you are serving notice period and when you'll be able to join. So those all query he asked at the last. Then he asked me for any question do I have for him. So then I simply asked for like what will be the core technology I'll be involving throughout the project, and what is the project domain and all. So he explained me properly what are the things. So that's where the first round of Coforge goes. And at the evening, I got a call from the recruiter, like I got selected. So there will be second round. And yeah, once the second round is done, then also I'll be creating video, whether I clear or not the interview, but yeah, I for sure I'll create the video for you guys. So hope this video was useful. If it is, uh, do subscribe, add some comment what kind of improvement I should be doing throughout the video. You can suggest me throughout this interview journey. I want to post minimum 20 to 30 video. So you can hit the bell icon and subscribe, so that will really motivate me to create and do effort on this as well. So that's all. Thank you. Peace.